What is up, everybody, and welcome to FLW Videos. In today's episode, we are going to be focusing specifically on Cresselia. If you haven't heard of Cresselia, it is a Gen 4 legendary Pokemon. And why are we talking about it? Well, that's because it was just announced that Cresselia will be replacing Giratina. This is the #1 option that everyone has been requesting. After Groudon and Rayquaza and Legendary Beast and the other creation trio, then Cresselia. Yeah, so Niantic has apparently been listening to us. I mean, all jokes aside, if you are curious about the information related to the event, as far as the times are concerned, we have November 20th to December 18th. So that will be nearly for a month. We are still waiting on some information for the next Community Day Pokemon. Definitely crossing my fingers that it will be an exciting one. So what we'll be doing in today's episode is talking about how good Cresselia is in the game and what you would want to counter against it as a raid boss, and just kind of some general information like that. So if this video is helpful to you, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We are so close to hitting 50,000 subscribers, and I would truly appreciate it. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. So as far as talking about the best counters versus a Cresselia, the #1 option is going to be the Lick Shadow Ball Gengar. Yes, so we will get to use our Gengar from Gengar Day. Up next is Mewtwo with the Shadow Ball if you had it from an EX. And then Bayonet, so the Ghost type is definitely standing strong. And then finally, we have some Generation 4 Pokemon that we have been able to evolve recently, such as Weavile coming in at that 4th place, and then Honchkrow. Now, I know you guys told me how good Weavile was, and I just completely overlooked it. And I guess it could be better than Tyranitar in some cases. It hurts to say that, but there could be some contributing factors as to why Weavile could be that much better in this case, and that is related to the movesets of Cresselia. So when we talk about the movesets for Cresselia, we have Psycho Cut and Confusion. Then as the charge moves, we have Aurora Beam, which is an ice type move, and then Moonblast, and then Future Sight. So luckily for Cresselia, it at least gets one of the best psychic type moves that it can get stab on. But hold up a minute, there is a little bit of a disclaimer. First things first, let's go ahead and take a look at a maxed out Cresselia and talk about it. Cresselia with a max AP of 2,857. Cresselia is a pure psychic type Pokemon and will be 100% female. Definitely an interesting fact about it. If you are interested in the stats of the Pokemon, go ahead and check this out. The stamina stat is absolutely outstanding at 260. The defense stat, absolutely outstanding at 258. The attack stat is, really bad. The attack stat's like 152. I mean, you're going against other psychic Pokemon like Mewtwo, and Mewtwo literally has double that. It has 300 in attack. So that can only mean one thing. Unfortunately, Cresselia is not going to be that good. I don't know what the point in having Cresselia out right now is. You have a lot of interest going on in Pokemon Let's Go. Players who would potentially be playing Pokemon Go, give them a reason to play. Cresselia, sorry to hate on you, I just don't know if that is the best option. Unfortunately, it is not going to be one of the better options. I mean, it literally can get outclassed by non-legendary Pokemon, and not even necessarily good ones. Go ahead and check this out from Pokemon Go Hub. Now, keep in mind, these are the old stats, but still, it just gives you a general idea as to how bad Cresselia is, unfortunately. So I want to go ahead and end on a question of the day. Are you excited about this raid? And if not, which Pokemon would you have been excited about if Niantic decided to put that Pokemon in instead? So that just about wraps up the video. If you want to stay up to date on all of the Pokemon Go news, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Yeah, no, I'll be there. Just had to do a Pokemon Go video or whatever, but I don't think people are really subbed for the Pokemon Go information. It's probably mostly for the outro and just the amazing falsetto that I can do. So without further ado, let's hit them like a tidal wave. Hit me like a tidal wave. Ooh, triggered by the aftershock. Hit me like a tidal wave. I can't hit these high notes. How does he do this? This is impossible. I give up.